guys, welcome back to another YouTube video. So today I'm going to be explaining about how I care for my braces and sort of how I deal with pain, because I've actually been asked along my Instagram account and my TikTok about how I care for my braces and sort of like how I deal with the pain, because I know that a couple of people are getting braces on, not at the minute, but they will be getting braces on. Or if you are currently in quarantine with braces, then if you're having ulcers, if you've got pain, if you don't know what to eat, do you know what I mean? So like, if you want to know sort of how to deal with that, then keep on watching. Hold up. The first thing I'm going to tell you is what is in my carry kit. I think that for braces it is really essential to have a carry kit, because throughout the day, especially at school, if you are a student at school or uni, or if you're just going out for the day, I do think that this is like a really essential thing to have in your bag. It doesn't have to be this big. It can be like a little small one with just a toothbrush in it and some toothpaste. But I carry this one around because this literally carries everything that I need. So I do actually have one more thing that's not actually in here, but I do normally have a mouthwash. It's like a small little mouthwash, little part of it. You can get it. It's like a travel size, like what you'd get in an aeroplane bag. Yeah, so I normally do have that. But the first thing I have are these little bamboo, little biodegradable brushes, and these are just like little brushes. I'll give you a little close up of them. These are like little brushes which basically go in between the wire. So if you've got any food stuck, if you need to get some, if you just literally as well, what I used to do with these, actually, this is actually a pretty good hack, with a normal toothbrush, with braces, please ignore the disgusting toothbrush, I couldn't find a new one, with braces, I actually don't use a normal toothbrush because I don't like them, because obviously you've got the brace, so I actually have, I don't know what you call these brushes, but I'm not sure if you can see, oh yeah, I'll show you that bit, there you go. So you can see how there's like a little dent. So like what you would do with that is you just go over the brace and just sort of brush so you can get the top and the bottom and you get the brace cleaned at the same time. Because obviously it is important that you keep the brace clean. And you need to brush you need to brush teeth at least 3 times a day with braces, because if you don't, then that's when things like you can get rotted teeth, and I don't even want to go into it, because most people who have got braces on would have had that conversation with their dentist. Yeah. So the next thing I actually have in here is some Bonjela. I have Bonjela in here because obviously this gets rid of like ulcers, pain, and well, not pain, but like mouth ulcers and like cold sores and things like that. And I swear by this because I actually have an ulcer at the minute at the bottom of my lip, because I'm supposed to be getting them changed, but my orthodontist is actually closed at the minute until further notice, which is great. But yeah, so I actually use Bonjela. I also use Igloo, which is like this sort of like, it's like it builds like a shield around the ulcer, and it's almost like a silicone thing. It's weird. I love Igloo because at the minute I've got this massive ulcer just in the corner of my mouth. And I just literally put it on top, and then it stops me from touching it, and it's just almost, I call it a cobweb, because it feels like a cobweb in your mouth, which sounds disgusting, but it provides that barrier which you don't mess with it. But Bonjela, I absolutely swear by. This stings like heck is all I'm going to say. If you have got a massive ulcer from braces, rubbing, this will kill, but it gets rid of it. And if it doesn't get rid of a mouth ulcer straight away, I do think I need to say this, because I actually had a line when I came back from Portugal last year, when I went on holiday. I actually came back with a line of ulcers on my lip, because I'd like got sunburn, and when I was like got sunburn, the skin had come off my lip, which sounds disgusting, but like I had a line of like ulcers on my lip. So like I was saying this wasn't working. I tried Aldine, I tried Corsadil, I tried all these different mouthwashes, all of these different lip things, and none of it worked. And I tried it for like 2 days each. But what I do say with Bonjela is the fact that you need to persevere with it. You need to carry on doing it, because it will get rid of it, trust me. The next thing I have is what I call the magic Oh, it's the magic stuff that it's just great. I swear by this stuff. This is dental wax. Everybody with braces will know that this is magic stuff. This is like heavy duty. This is like I don't even know what it's like. This is just like unicorn dust. This is the queen. But this stuff, honestly, it's so good. If you've got any rubbing in your mouth from ulcers, so like if you've got if your bands are rubbing down, or when you first get braces on, they're a little bit harsh. So like, especially I have these like springs at the bottom, where obviously I have springs at the bottom which are trying to push my teeth apart to pull my front teeth through, because I have two of my bottom teeth which are behind all my others, so they're trying to like spread them and then push them through. So I actually put this on the little spring bits. But if you've got a brace that's rubbing the back, if you've got a little sharp bit coming out, then you can literally apply the tiniest little bit of wax. You don't even need much. I'll show you how much you'll need. Literally, only like, I'm not sure if you can even see that. Like, literally only need that much. Like, not even that much. Like, and you just apply that to the brace, and it's so good. And I honestly swear by this stuff, but the only thing I'm going to say with this is that it's really easy to overuse. So if you first get braces on and you put this on every single tooth, and you know you just want to sort of stop pain, that is the worst thing you can do, because you can put it on and put it on and put it on, and then when you first sort of like take it off, it's such an unnatural feeling. So like, that's why I only put it onto the sharp bit, so then your mouth gets used to your normal braces. And at the minute, I haven't actually got any on. So you don't use this 24 hours a day, but it's so good if you've got any sharp bits going on and you need to sort of, you know, you need to stop that sharp bit from hurting you. But yeah, so I definitely get some wax. The next thing I have is obviously my toothbrush. This is my toothbrush. It's a cute little one, purple one. The next thing I obviously have is my toothpaste, and at the minute I actually have a Primark toothpaste which I bought with my brushes, and this is just like fresh mint toothpaste, 25ml. You can buy like little tester ones, or you can get them from actually your dentist. So if you go up to the desk of your dentist and you say, can I have a sample size of toothpaste, they'll give you some. I had a bag full of stuff because they were like getting rid of like all the coarse adult toothpaste, and I use coarse adult toothpaste all the time. So I just asked for like, can I just have a couple, and they were like, they just gave me a bag full. I was like, okay, thanks. But yeah, so that's the Vaseline. Vaseline actually wasn't in the case. I put it in there to make it look cool, you know. But like, no, this actually wasn't in my case, because I actually carry this like just around with me. I have two. I obviously have the pot of Vaseline, which, hallelujah, praise Jesus Lord, because this is amazing stuff. But I actually do have another one, which is the sugar coated one. The sugar coated one is just the same. It just smells different. But both Vaseline, I mean, just honestly, before you get braces tightened, before you go to get your braces, throughout getting your braces, your lips will get really, really chapped and dry. So top up on your lip stuff, because it's just, I can't explain it. It's like, even when you're going to bed, I put it on, because if I wake up in the morning, you'll have cracked lips, you'll get really sore, and it's just horrific pain, and no sort of pain relief can stop that. You'll just need to get some Vaseline. So yeah, so I think that's a really important step. But the next thing I have to do with lips is this. This is an amazing thing. I've actually got into this recently. I'm not sure if you can see this, but this is like a lip exfoliator. It's a really soft lip exfoliator from Rimmel. I got this in a set, and basically, obviously, there's like a little thing at the bottom. It's actually a sucker, so you can stick it to your window, which I think is sick. It reminds me of like childhood. But obviously you wet this a little bit, and you just rub it on your lips. I'm not going to do it at the minute because I actually have lip stuff on, but you just rub it on your lips, and it gets rid of all the dry skin, all the dead skin, do you know what I mean? And I just love this thing. And if you've got like, I've got a little corner also here, and it keeps getting like dry skin on it, so I just think that it gets rid of all of that stuff, and it gets rid of all that just stuff that you just don't want on your lips. Like, you probably don't need one of these, just get a flannel. I mean, that'll work. I mean, before I had this, I used just a flannel and hot water. So, you know, that works just as well. So, yeah. The next thing I'm going to be showing you is my plaque reveal. I haven't actually done one of these. I'm probably going to do one of these tonight. I bought these from Boots. You'd actually, if you buy there's like a set that you can get whilst you go to the orthodontist. I mean, my orthodontist did this for us, for everybody who has braces. And it's like a starter pack, so you'll get like a toothbrush, you'll get some of these brushes, you'll get dental wax, you'll get a massive tub of, like, mouthwash. It wasn't that one, but you'll get a mouthwash. But yeah, so, but with these are like, just amazing, because especially with braces, when you haven't got braces on, you won't really need to worry about plaque. But this is obviously, it says kids on it, but I'm not a kid, I'm an adult. Okay, Boots. So, but this stuff is just amazing. I mean, it says to literally brush teeth, chew one tablet, you rinse your mouth out with water, and it will leave, I don't know what colours these are. I'll show you. Okay, so mine are blue. So my mouth obviously will go blue, and it will show up completely with like really dark blue spots where I've missed brushing, and you have to brush off using obviously one of your toothbrushes to brush off where all the dark blue stuff is, and then you rinse your mouth out. It will stick, is all I'm going to say. It will stick to your mouth, but after brushing them, it should get rid of it. So don't be alarmed if you get them and then go, what the hell is this stuff? Because it's scary the first time, but once you've done it, you'll understand sort of like how to do it. And also make sure that you do not use any white towels or flannels, because it will stain them. But yeah, so I definitely recommend that. The next thing I have is like mouthwashes. So Oral-Lean is a massive go-to for me. This obviously targets all ulcers, all mouth pain, like all mouth sort of like sores. And I use this, so if I've got like at the minute I'm using it twice a day. And I think it's essential that if you do have, even if you don't have braces, I mean, this stuff's amazing. So yeah, this just targets, or tries to get rid of ulcers as quickly as possible. I mean, let's read the label. It says antibacterial mouthwash to relieve gingivitis, mouth ulcers, sore gums, and sore throat. So this stuff's amazing. It's like it's like literally like swilling your mouth out with the stuff that they give you at the dentist, like after they've done everything with your mouth and whatever. So yeah, so it's basically like that. The next thing I have is some general mouthwash. I actually use the Colgate Max White because with braces, I think it's really essential that you need to keep brushing your teeth to make sure that they are white. Because if you don't, then obviously that's when you can start getting like really bad sort of rotted teeth and just things like that. And I mean, especially if you've eaten something like drinking Coke, lemonade, anything fizzy, you'll need to brush your teeth straight after, because if you don't, that's when things obviously can go downhill. So I use this. I also use a whitening toothpaste, which is like Colgate Max 3D White or something like that. But I use this one, and you've also, with braces, you've got to make sure that your mouthwash is 0 alcohol, because that's what obviously can start degrading it. Well, not degrading, what's the word? It can start sort of like making your teeth go all brown and blah, blah, blah. So, yeah. But the other mouthwash I actually have, I was going to pick up my gadget, is Difflam. Difflam is honestly, I've never had anything like this. This is some heavy duty stuff though. This is when I had my line of ulcers on my lips, which I couldn't do anything about. This stuff is so good, but all I'm going to say, use this wisely. I mean, it's an empty bottle because I actually was trying to make this video quite a while back, but I didn't, so I kept this bottle for that reason. But yeah, this stuff literally, it's like almost like a local anaesthetic in a way, and you're going, local anaesthetic, that puts you to sleep. It does, but this stuff doesn't put you to sleep. This literally will like make your mouth go numb, and you're like, you'll be able to eat, you'll be able to speak, you'll be able to do everything, but you won't be able to feel the pain. So like at the minute, my ulcer, I use the leftovers of this on my ulcer. You'll swallow your mouth out like how you normally do. You'll get a tingly feeling, and that's it. And then when you like, if you like accidentally catch your tongue on it, like on an ulcer, then you won't be able to feel it, because you won't be able to feel pain, because this would have handled it. And this is called Difflam. This is honestly I need to get some more of this. Next thing I have is a mouth, what do you call this, water flosser. I think that's what it's called. And basically, this is my Sony Care by Philips one. And what you do is you fill this up with water, this top bit, and then obviously push it down, turn it on, it's on, and then you'll press the button on top. Oh, it's died. Okay, well, normally what you do is you press the button, and then you'd click the top, and then it would shoot out water. And you do this for every single bracket that there is, because it will get rid of leftover food that you couldn't get with a brush, with a toothbrush, or anything. Mouthwash, this will get rid of everything, and this has made my teeth look so much whiter, so I definitely recommend this. And the Philips Sonicare one, or Sonicare one, actually has detachable heads, so you can get loads of different heads. But yeah, so I definitely recommend this. This is like my godsend. This is what I use to get white teeth. But yeah, so that is basically what I have and what I use for my braces. And if you want me to make any more future videos about how I deal with how I deal with them and sort of like go along my brace journey, then please leave your comments down below or give this video a like. And I also obviously have now made an Instagram account, so make sure you go over to follow that. All my links will be down in the description box. And yeah, thanks for watching today's video, guys. Make sure you give it a thumbs up. Bye!